Hey everyone, it's Bubbles, and welcome back to my channel. Also, welcome if you're new. Before I talk about the build, I just wanted to let you guys know about the sound quality from the last video. I realized it was a little staticky and there was a little bit of background noise, and I didn't realize it until after I had posted the video, so hopefully this recording is better. I found a way to cut the background noise and the static out, or at least decrease it so you can't hear it, so hopefully it's better. With this kind of stuff, just be patient with me because I am learning this stuff myself and I always want it to be better quality every video, so yeah. And also, just if you notice anything that you think I could improve on, just let me know. But anyway, so today's video is an apartment, and it's in the arts quarter of San Myshuno, and the address is 920 Medina Studios. This apartment is actually, I built it with like my dream apartment in mind. So it's got one bedroom and one bathroom, and it also has a dedicated laundry room and also an office. The color scheme of this apartment, I tried to go with more darker tones than I usually would in an apartment. When I do like my bedroom, for instance, it's an all red room with like dark wood and black furniture, so I really like that. So I just tried to put like dark woods in here. I put a lot of gray in here because I love my gray, and I also did like black accents. I also put some like brick accent walls in here because I really like industrial interior design. So brick, raw rustic wood, and some copper like accents around the apartment. I put like the bathtub in the bathroom is a copper tub, which I think is cool, and I also like matched the mirrors in the bathroom to the tub, so you'll see that later, but that's kind of what I went for. I seem to like darker things for interiors when I live in them rather than build. If this was like a normal build, I definitely wouldn't have gone as dark as I did in this, but I think it looks good. If I could really make this like my dream apartment, I would actually rather have big industrial windows in it, because I love those. Those are like my favorite thing. But since all the apartments in San Myshuno are static, meaning you can't like move the exterior walls and the windows, I just had to go with it. I think there's like only one other apartment that has those big grid windows, but it's way too big for someone like me. So I just had to deal with the small windows, and also I would not have triple wall height in my apartment because, I mean, like, high ceilings are great, but I just personally don't like it, and I also never build with it because from an aesthetic point of view, it's kind of annoying because I feel like I need to fill like all the wall space when I build, so I just never use it. The only time I use like the double wall height is for some modern builds and mansions. For the most part, I use like the small wall height. But yeah, so in my dream apartment, I would want, like, my own laundry room and an office, so I put those in the floor plan. And in the laundry room, I put, 2 counters down, across from the laundry machines. I actually took the second one out because I realized I hadn't put any pet items in here, and I have a cat, so I just took the second counter out and replaced it with a litter box since it didn't really fit in the bathroom. And then I put the food bowls next to the kitchen, like right next to that sliding door. And then I put like a scratching post near the TV and a pet bed in the bedroom. So when you download, or if you want to download this, there will be pet items. So funny story. This this apartment was actually not planned for this week's video. I actually had another build I wanted to do instead, but I made a mistake. So earlier this week I was recording the shell of it, the exterior, and it was supposed to be like this really cool Victorian Gothic vampire home that I wanted to do for the vampire townies in Forgotten Hollow. And it was a lighter color scheme than I would normally do for vampire homes, but I liked that it was more of a brighter color scheme in like a dark world, because Forgotten Hollow has a lot of dead plants and is very gray, but I thought it was really cool, and it turned out gray. But I finished like the whole exterior, and I basically only had like landscaping and the interior decor to go through and do, and I quit for the night because I had to go to bed. And I went ahead and already edited what I had, and I didn't save, or I saved the editing I had done in a different way than I had done for my first video. So it needs the editing software I have still needs the footage, like the raw footage, somewhere on my computer for it to open it up properly, and I made the mistake of deleting that raw footage because I'm stupid. So when I went to open up the editing I had done, I realized it was gone. So I was like, oh, are you kidding me? So I just decided to not do that for this video because, like I said, I only had like the interior and the landscaping, and to just put that in a video was kind of weird, so I just decided to scrap it. You will see that build on my Instagram, so don't worry, you will see it when it's finished, and I put the screenshots up, but it is not going to be in a video, which I am very sad because it was very cool. But, I mean, you know, we make mistakes and we learn from them, but I was kicking myself because I was like, why did I delete it? What's wrong with me? Anyway, so now we're on the office, and so I put 2 desks in here because I was thinking this apartment would also be like me and my partner living together, so I put matching desks in with double monitors, and I just put some bookcases, and I like rope lights, don't judge me. So I just cluttered up the desks, and I put like pops of color in this build, like with the red couch in the living room, and then like the blue carpet in this room, but I always like having some kind of color in my own like living spaces. And then I also put posters because I have way too many posters and I love them. So yeah. In the bedroom, I decided not to put as many posters in it as I would in real life, just because if this were a real room, I would probably have every square inch of the walls covered in posters, but because I didn't want to use the posters I had already used in the office again, because I felt like that would be repetitive, and I also didn't really find a whole lot of other posters I would like in game. I just decided to put movie posters up and just keep it simple. And then I put, I love canopy beds, but anyway, I put the cube bookshelves up, which I actually have in real life and I love them. And then I also put a little stuffed animal on the little ottoman at the end of the bed because I have a lot of stuffed animals in real life. I have a lot of plushies, which I love dearly. And so we're about at the end of the video. Before I leave, I just want to let you guys know that the screenshots, I actually found and installed a new reshade, which I'm super excited about because it is beautiful. So I linked the reshade down in the description, and I also put a helpful YouTube video that guides you through how to install it if you guys want it. So all that's down in the description, but I am going to be using it from now on because it makes the game look so nice. And yeah, so if you like this build, you can download it off the gallery. It is already up there, and I put all the information about the gallery post in the description. With apartments, we can only upload them as a room, which is kind of frustrating. So the way I did it was I deleted a wall from each of the rooms, like one tile off the wall, so for each room. So basically, if you want to download it, you just put it in the same apartment slot as I put it in, and you just fill the wall gaps back in, and then you can just use the eyedropper tool to pick what wallpapers I used and just replace them like that. It's a little annoying. They haven't really given us a better way to do it, but I mean, that's what I got. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you want to see more, and comment any suggestions you have if you want to see a certain build or a certain apartment, whatever. Just leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!